What's up everyone, it's your girl Yinsu here from Upcomer, and today we're going to be counting down the top 5 times pros managed to win by pulling off some sneaky plays. But before we dive into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button or you're going to derank in your solo queue tonight. And if you don't believe me, go ahead, test it, but don't come back and blame me when you're down in bronze 5 later. So save yourselves some hassle and just go on, subscribe now. Valorant hasn't even been out for 12 months yet, but this play from the LATAM Challengers is one for the ages. So, taking the number 5 spot on our list is Faint Gaming's Natchet and his Ninja Defuse against Stampede back in February 2021.
Lo quieren rodear, no sé si lo espera, ¡no lo vio! ¡No lo vio!
No,
¡Fue de largo! ¡No te tampoco! ¿Qué? ¡No te la puedo creer! ¿Qué estás haciendo, Nacho? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¡Voy a desactivar la spike! ¡No llega! ¡No llega!
Normally, when you're caught in Natchet's position in a 1v3 post plant, the wise thing to do is to hide somewhere and save that operator. But the Argentinian player is way too big-brained and you can't blame him for taking this freebie.
¡No, por favor! ¡No me la contés! ¡No me la contés lo que se está haciendo esta muchacha! ¡El ninja Defuse que acaba de hacer! ¿Qué es esta remontada, Nachi? ¡Por favor! ¿Qué?
The number 4 entry on our list is a true display of the old saying, patience is a virtue. Well, in this case, patience is a Virtus Pro. I'm sorry guys, I had to. But anyway, what you're about to see is a particularly impressive process of decision making from Snax.
You just have to wonder, when was he going to pull the trigger?
But what is more impressive is the fact he pulled this off back in 2014 against NIP, one of the best teams in the world at the time, and not to mention at the grand finals of the EMS 1 Katowice Major.
Virtus Pro had to qualify for this tournament and they make it here to the grand final against some Swedish legends.
Virtus Pro were 12-7 up on the first map of the final when they found themselves in a 4v3. Snax, isolated from his team but with all 3 NIP players secretly in his sights, decides to pull a sneaky one.
He is down in the M by Taz. They're a man to the good here, Virtus Pro, but
That is massive.
But Snax is walking around and just walking in a Snax wonderland. He gets himself a hat-trick of frags. He waited, and then he finished off the job.
His ninja-like skills secured the round for VP, eventually helping them bring home that major trophy.
That was just a masterclass from Virtus Pro.
Number 3, you don't have to be a fan of Dota to have seen this legendary play before.
No one has ever done that! No one has ever done that in the history of Dota!
Of course, I'm not a Dota analyst, but I can explain to you the brilliance behind this next sneaky play. No Tidehunters Roshan bait from the finals of DreamHack Winter 2012. No Tidehunter, who were the underdogs, desperately needed to gain some advantage over their opponent, Evil Geniuses.
EG, they continue that momentum from yesterday. Yesterday, it was just rolling through. Na'Vi 2-0, very convincing, and here, they don't miss a beat. They take down No Tidehunter in game number 1.
So, they decided to lay down the most iconic trap of all time. Admiral Bulldog died to Roshan on purpose, setting the perfect bait.
And here we go. Game is on. The bait is laid.
There's a small blood patch where Admiral Bulldog
It's a trap.
used to be. And it is. It is actually a trap because they came to check for it. Now the stun. It goes out of mouth. They're going to bring it down. Oh, mind games. Now on the beaters. The Swedes. They pull something out of the bag. And beaters going to go down as well. Oh
No Tidehunter! By suiciding to Roshan, it's a pure bait. He spent all his gold on starting item.
No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that.
Number 2, it's the Ninja Defuse of all Ninja Defuses. If you thought a 1v3 was impressive, Fnatic's Crims pulled off a 1v5 Ninja Defuse against TSM that probably still gives FNS nightmares. It was the inaugural E-League season back in 2016, and Fnatic were ranked the 4th best team in the world at the time for a good reason. They faced TSM in a group stage match, and right after TSM got their first round on the board, Crims made this cheeky Ninja Defuse.
Fnatic were losing 2+ players in a lot of rounds here, and it's starting to pay off in the late stages here for TSM, but Crims I don't know what to say. Sick is still on the sites. Oh my god. Dan, is this going to happen? It is going to happen as well. Oh! No, Crims, that is fully disgusting there.
This play teaches all of us why you should always check your corners. I mean, just look at that giggle from Crims. Even he couldn't believe that he got away with that. You didn't think we'd forget about the Ex Plucking backdoor, did you? Because this is hands down the greatest sneaky beaky play of all time and number 1 on our list.
That was the best thing I have seen in the entire history of League of Legends.
What Ex Plucking managed to pull off wasn't just an exceptional League of Legends strategy, but a timeless moment that is so iconic. Players that executed this play ever since have often been referred to as doing the Ex Plucking.
The minions are on the Nexus. He does go down, but the minions are going to take it. He's just on a Peke on Peke.
Fnatic were taking on SK Gaming at IEM Global Challenge Katowice in 2013. This specific best of 1 was a must win because whichever team comes out on top would advance to the bracket playoffs. Things looked pretty good for SK and it was a bit of a back and forth all match.
This is such an insane game now. Fnatic once again somehow managed to hold on to that inhibitor. It feels like it's been under pressure for so very long.
But just as they thought they had the end game advantage, Ex Plucking did this.
With them delayed, they've got 2 inhibitors down, and they're just going to pile straight up towards those super minions in the base. You can see there's going in there. Peke is definitely up towards the Nexus. Kevin is going to be able to go towards him. He's trying to do it, but meanwhile they're in the base. Yellowstar's trying to defend them in the base. Peke is trying to take the Nexus down. Is anyone going to be able to deal with this one? Catches him with another axe. He's very low. They're pushing on the Nexus too. Peke managed to get it. I do not believe it. He's stuck in there. Catching it. Takes down the Nexus. But now he's going crazy. That game was amazing.
That was the best thing I have seen in the entire history of League of Legends.
The stealing blue, the stealing red, but stealing a Nexus? What were you thinking?
That was just desperate action. That was total YOLO action. Just went in and didn't even think. Let's see what happened.
I love those sneaky plays, not to be confused with the League of Legends player Sneaky, who I also love. But let us know if you want us to do a top sneaky plays from Sneaky, because I think that would be a really good idea. Yeah, spam those in the comments, see if I can convince my boss to let us do sneakiest sneaky plays. Come on guys, make my dream come true.